What has made this team capable of being able to be so productive on Sundays and to be able to close out series and get those big wins?
You know, we have a name for every day of the week, and we call Sunday All-In Sunday. We say, in the Pac-12, one way or another, it's typically one game apiece, somehow, some way going into Sunday. And that's the day where everybody has to be on the rail and everybody has to be all in, and you can't be tired, and it's a 9-round heavyweight fight, and it's throwing punches, moving forward, and our guys have kind of bought into that, and we've gotten some good efforts out of the bullpen on Sunday, and it's allowed us to be successful.
Didn't need the bullpen too much today. Ryan Schmitten was just tremendous. 7 innings, 1 hit. Looks like you might have a Sunday starter kind of solidified for at least a couple weeks.
Well, what's great about Ryan is he's the perfect swing guy. I mean, he can do that for you on Sunday. He can bridge you to Troy, in the middle of the game at times on Friday or Saturday, so it's tempting to use him before Sunday, but there's such a right-handed dominant lineup. We thought it would be a good matchup for him, and he's just gotten better and better each week, so it was the perfect matchup for him, and he really executed some pitches.
What made him so successful today? Like, he, throwing from that lower arm slide, he didn't use his slider very much. It was basically just fastball changeup. What was really spotting up, it looked like. What did you see from him today?
He got ahead early, which is what you have to do against these guys, and they're aggressive. They want to swing, and we knew that, so we thought that would help him. And not too many people can throw the changeup that he throws from that arm slot. It's really a funky, it's almost like a screwball, and it's really a funky pitch, and it's almost more effective sometimes to the righties than his slider is. So I think that was a pitch he had working against righties and lefties today, and it got us off the field. Minimal amount of pitches.
One thing I've noticed about your club, seeing you the last 2 days, there's nobody in your lineup that necessarily will scare anyone, but it seems like your entire lineup is that pesky hitter that you don't want to face when you're a pitcher, just because he's going to foul off every single pitch. Your entire lineup just seems like, they grind out every single at bat and can go the other way. I mean, Jack today with the ball through the left side for the RBI on that one, and a couple others. AJ Graffinino went the other way twice early in the game. What's kind of the approach for the offense? Is that something that you're looking for out of the entire lineup?
Early in the year, we didn't show a lot of urgency early in the game, and we let some at-bats get away from us early, and then we weren't very tough in the middle innings. We get to the late innings, and the mentality became next guy up, got to get the next guy up, and everything changed for us, and we started to extend innings and draw bases on balls and get some 2-strike hits, and then all of a sudden we talked one day and with the hitters and said, what if we could maintain that from the first inning on, that we didn't care about the results, we didn't care about the numbers, it was just about getting the next guy up, and we've done a nice job since then of showing some discipline and not chasing pitches and just trying to hit the ball hard on the ground. And because we play on the turf that we do in the Northwest, you don't always get rewarded for a hard ground ball, but when you're on the road here, we were at Cal last weekend. Those hard ground balls sneak through, and I think that's kind of reinforced the objective of to keep the ball out of the air and to cut down on the strikeouts.
It seemed like you guys have really improved your short game as well. A couple really nice sacrifice bunts early in this game to kind of set you up to get those early runs and give Ryan a little bit of a lead early.
Yeah, we're just trying to wear people down with the bunting game. We're trying, we want it to be a source of pride for us if we get a leadoff guy on, and if we decide to do that, we should be really successful as often as we can getting somebody in scoring position, and that's a pressure thing when you're on defense and all of a sudden there's somebody at second base with 1 out 3 innings in a row. That wears on you. It wears on the opposing pitcher, and it wears on the opposing defense, and I think we did a good job of that this weekend.